feel like there's going to be a lot more caution and kind of miss that a little bit. If I was able to do it over again, I probably wouldn't have started with them in stage 3, and I may have gotten a 8th or 9th place finish out of it instead of 12th, 13th. So tough to make those decisions, but overall I thought the tire performed really well. I thought it did what we were wanting it to do, I would say. Do I like it? It's great when you get behind like we did, but as a competitor, when you're really good at a track, I don't know that you're always going to be a fan of it, right? I mean, it's just how is your day going? How are you typically on that style of track? Because it helped cars, right, that weren't as good, and it mixes the field up. If you're a car that runs consistently in the top 5, like we typically do, it makes some of those calls a little tougher, and you could get caught out on it. But obviously, the 20 won the race, and he was the best car. We never got the race heads up to see if we could have beat him, but he was obviously the best car, and he still won the race. So I guess ultimately you hope that's how it plays out, is that the best car still wins, but it gave a lot of options, and I think that was what we were going for. I think it could be an option just to run that tire the whole race too, right? We've talked about that. It definitely gave up, as you saw. It took 60 some laps for it to cross over there and for the 20 to be able to get back by it. And the tire was wore out. You can understand why, it's because it was wore out. So we don't like the 2-tire option. I think that is an option just for a better race in general if you go with that tire, because it does have more give up and you have to manage a little more with lead spots.
Did we get an accurate reading of where you guys are today? Because, I mean, before the penalty, you were in the lead or racing for the lead. Blaney blows up, so we don't really know. I mean, he wasn't running top 5 necessarily, but we don't really know. Like, how do we evaluate where Penske is as a whole after this race?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's hard. It's hard to answer that for sure. I feel like we were similar to where we were last fall. Not the playoffs. How much are guys willing to push or not in the playoffs when there's more on the line. But I wasn't disappointed in our performance. We came back here very similar to what we raced in the championship, what we were able to win with, and I would say its characteristics were similar for us. So overall, I thought it was a decent race. Much better than we've been here in the past spring race the last few years with this car. As we come back with rule changes or new bodies, we struggled a bit. This year we came back with the same body, no big rules changed, and we were able to kind of, I think, for the most part, pick up where we got off. So looking optimistic as we keep going here for the next few weeks.
The Vivid EV Anthem is the essence of American spirit. Made with lithium battery technology, this neighborhood electric vehicle features vibrant colors, diamond stitch seats, and seats up to 6. It isn't just made in America, it's made for America.
Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Come back soon for more great racing videos. And if you like us, make sure to hit that subscribe button.